Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be my March wrap-up. I didn't really read that much in March, but I don't really care because I had a good time with the books that I did read. And something I want to touch on really quickly that has to do with the reading is that I noticed that I was reading a lot better and treating myself better as a reader. A little bit disconnected from BookTube. So I wasn't really posting on Twitter, wasn't really posting on Instagram, wasn't paying attention to anything that was going on in the community, and I noticed that my reading was better. Yeah, so that's a good thing. So I would recommend people to take little breaks and to see, because this community, even though it's a good community, puts a lot of pressure on people, puts a pressure on what you read, how you read, and I think taking yourself away from it from a little bit helps you and grounds you more as a reader, because it can mess you up. Okay? And that's me, I spill the tea. This community is a good community, but it can be toxic. So yeah, so I did notice that and I liked it, and I'm going to keep doing it. So if I'm not that active in the community-wise, BookTube community-wise, it's because I don't want to be, and I don't want to be involved in it to where it affects me, because I noticed that when it did affect me, it wasn't good. Yeah, so a little bit of tea spill right there, but I talked about this on Twitter. Told you guys I was making a video where I was going to talk about it. So I noticed that when I had disconnected myself from BookTube that I read a lot better. I didn't read a lot. That wasn't the point. The point was to see, and I did it on purpose. I didn't even mention that. I did it on purpose. The point was to see what would happen to me as a reader. How would it change me a little bit? And just from a month and a half of not really doing much, let me tell you, it did something. Yeah, so there's a little something I wanted to talk about. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the books that I read. So, the first one that I read in March was Winter House by Ben Gooderson. And this one I gave 5 stars on Goodreads because I really liked it. Like, a lot. I don't want to give too much away about these ones, because the way I went into these, I didn't know anything. And that made this like 10 times more like awesome. And so I would recommend that. I will say that it has to do with magic. There's mystery involved. Winter time is involved. So I would recommend you wait till winter to read this. Is that weird? Because I don't really like to read books that don't really, sometimes, like, if they're prominent, like if winter is like in the title, I want to read this book in the winter time. You know what I mean? So yeah, but this is so good. If you like puzzles and stuff like that, and like codes and stuff, you will really like this, and it's just really good. It is. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it, because I really liked it. But go read it. Go get it from the library, or go buy it. I mean, it's beautiful. Such a beautiful book, and it is so much fun. And I read it on audio too, as well as the second one I read on audio too. Along with reading the book, and I actually really like that. I haven't read a book by itself with the audio in a really long time, and I don't remember if I like it or not, but you know, maybe soon I will do that. But the next one I read is The Secrets of Winter House. This is the sequel. I can't say shit about this. All I can say, because it's a sequel, is that this one was a little bit better, and it was a lot more scarier in a way. There was a lot more darkness in this one, like dark middle grade books are like my thing. You guys know this. I prefer dark middle grade books, but yeah, this one was really good. And look at the cover. Like, the covers are beautiful, and when you take them off, you can see windows, right? Isn't that so cool? And you get like an inside look, and this one is just like fun. These 2 books, yeah, these are like favorites of the year. Yes. And then I read The Dark Secrets of Weathering. The Dark Secret of Weathering. I got it mixed up with this, The Secrets of Winter House. But isn't that funny? The Dark Secret of Weatherend, and The Secrets of Winterhouse. But you know, these kind of feel like John Bellairs books too. So I think that's why I liked them a lot more too, because it has that little bit of a style. If you've ever read a John Bellairs book, then you would know. But this one is also a lot of fun. I've read this numerous times, and it's perfect for a winter read because you can tell there's snow everywhere, and it has a lot to do with demons. It's about this young boy named Anthony Munday and his friend Miss Ells, who find this old diary when they're snooping around this old estate, and they find the diary and they anger someone, and all this crazy stuff is happening with winter. Like the storms are getting really bad. It's almost like end of the world type stuff, and people are getting really scared with it. But there's all this mystery happening. You don't know much of what's going on. There's a lot of demonic stuff, there's a lot of magic, and there's a lot of craziness. And this is like such a good winter read too. Look at the back. Doesn't that look like a lot of fun? Let me tell you guys about the scene really quickly, because it doesn't really spoil anything. So right here you can see, those are not birds, those are leaves. Let me tell you, this is such a cool scene in the book where Miss Ells and Anthony Munday are trying to get away from this estate right here. This is the estate that is in the book. And the person in the estate gets angry and pulls some magic shit, and the leaves come off the trees and off from the ground and start attacking them and cutting them up like big time. And oh my gosh, let me tell you guys, that is such a thrilling and like awesome part in the book, and I love it so much. But yeah, so Dark Secret of Weatherend. And then I also read another John Bellairs book, and this is the last book that I read in March. It is April 1st right now. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. So I finished this one today, and this one is you guys see that? John Bellairs, completed by Brad Strickland. This is The Vengeance of the Witchfinder. And this one I read on Audible, and I also read the book on this website. Oh gosh, what is it called? I forget what it's called, but you can like read books on there and borrow them like a library. And damn it, what is it called? That's bothering me. My computer's not on. But I read it on there along with the audiobook, and this one was really fun. A little bit different because it takes place in England, and yeah, that's all I will say about it. There's demon stuff involved. Let me tell you, a lot of John Bellairs books has a lot to do with like demonic things, like human sacrifice type stuff, and it's middle grade books, and it's so like cool. Like I always try to get people into John Bellairs, and I'm just serious because they're so good. That would be a really cool video, but I don't think anybody would watch it. Like a list of John Bellairs books you should read. Would you guys watch that? Like let me know and I'll do it. So that is all I read in March. I plan to read some more books in April. I have some work to do for Brave Like Lily, and then hopefully we'll start my makeup channel in April too as well. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I will see you guys next time with another video. I got my editing software back, so I'll be able to edit this video if I even need to. Hopefully I don't need to. But yeah, I have some books over there from the library that I will show you guys in my TBR. And yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Bye.